Welcome. Episode 5, Money and Motivation Mondays. How's everybody doing today? I hope you guys are all awesome. Hope you guys are very, very well. And engineers, why do we have Nilesh Test written at the top here? It's supposed to be Monday Money and Motivation Show. Testing 1, 2. Yep. But what's the name of the show that's showing to the whole world? What does it say?
Nilesh Test.
Why? Why? It's supposed to be money and motivation, everybody. 1 second, guys. What happened? What's happened?
That's clear. It's coming.
No. Why is there not money motivation at the top of the broadcast? Can we have that done properly, please?
I think when we're done with the start, it should test numbers. It's gone from there.
Yeah, but that was supposed to be deleted, isn't it? 1 second, guys.
Let me get out. Sound. No. Yeah. No.
You must do what others won't do in order to have what others don't have. It's not how hard you fall, it's how hard you bounce back.
No way. Be right. Bust down. Spits.
All right, guys, I hope you're all well. We're just setting up a few things, guys. Engineer, can you stay here, please? Can you stay behind here? Guys, leave your questions, all of your questions here. Any questions towards the end of the show, can you write it here? Write your questions, please, everybody. And I will answer all of your questions at the end of the show. So LinkedIn, can you hear me in LinkedIn? Let me know if you can hear us loud and clear in LinkedIn. Testing. Can you hear me clearly, everybody? So LinkedIn is not connected for some reason, whatever. And on YouTube. Okay, where's the description for YouTube? Huh?
Yeah.
There's no description for YouTube?
They have written it there.
Where? All right, guys. So we're going to start now. Okay, guys. So episode 5, Money and Motivation. At the end of this video, can you please leave your questions at the last segment, exactly 8:45. We're going to be answering all the questions for you guys live. So first, we're kicking off. The subject is map of life. What do I mean by map of life, guys? What do I mean? Let me see the comments first. I love connecting with you guys. Engineers, mic check working okay? Okay, so map of life. When you go to a fun fair, let's say, for example, there's always a map, right? When you go into a fun fair, there's a map there. Map of life. In a fun fair, you walk into a fun fair, there's always a map. And you choose which rides you want to go to and what time you want to go on the rides. You plan your whole day. You plan your whole bumper day, don't you guys? You plan your day and you go to the fun fair rides. And you sometimes, if the queue's really big, you'll be sneaky and you'll be bumping out of the rides. You'll be bumping out, jump in the queue and whatever. But you will always have a map when you go to a fun fair. Right or wrong, you'll have a map if you are intelligent. Otherwise, you'll be wasting your time and you'll be asking people, where do I go? I'm looking for the Oblivion ride. Where is it? Number two, when you go to a new city on holiday, let's say you go to Barcelona. Should I put on my Andrew Tate glasses? Well, not Andrew Tate. I think I got these glasses of my style, my thing going on here, guys. My thing. Welcome TikTok. Welcome Instagram. You know, this is the 5th week of the show and we're warming things up. We're getting more professional. This is education for you. I'm not a YouTuber. I'm not a TikToker. I'm a hustler. I don't care what the public see. You might see me having a rant before the show starts and whatever, and a few technical issues. I'm not here to impress people. I'm here to progress. The world is so used to showing people that everything has to be perfect. No, entrepreneurs are hell of a no way perfect. We're failing our way to success, guys. So when you go to a new city, let's say you go to Barcelona and you get a map of your bus ride. You get a map of where you're going to get off, where you're going to go. You're going to go to the beach. You're going to go and see the sightseeing. You're going to go to that side of Barcelona. You're going to go to the Barcelona football stadium. You need a map, right? Another example, if you go to a zoo, when you walk in a zoo, you're going to get a map. So you can go and see elephants, donkeys, elephant donkeys, whatever. Right? Now, you are born in this universe. You had no choice being born, right? Your parents, my parents, God rest their soul, brought me into this world. I had no choice coming into this world. I was brought into this world, right? And we get through life with urges, hunger, hunger. You want to have shelter. You want to have comfort, food. You have all of these urges through nature. Excuse me, I have a bit of a chest infection, I think, but I'm trooping on. So you get through life, and the crazy thing, there's no map. The most complicated being is us in this universe, but there's no map. We just don't know which way to turn, left, right, left, right. We look at our parents for guidance. We follow our parents, what they're doing. Then we go to school. We look around us. We look at the world. We see aeroplanes. We see an education system. Everybody's trying to get a grade one. You look up at your teachers. Some of them taking advantage of the authority. Same in the religious establishments. We're looking up at religious establishments, and a lot of religious establishments take advantage of society as well. So we go through life and there's no map. If you're going to a city, if you're going to a zoo even, if you're going to an amusement park, there's a goddamn map at the entrance. If you're going to a garden, if you're going to Kew Gardens, there's a map of the whole, I don't know, 100 miles. Say, no, not 100 miles. Kew Gardens is about 10 miles square, maybe. Could be 10 miles, 5 miles square. Kew Gardens, they give you a massive map and you decide where to go, left, right, center. But you have to go through life with no map. And then you think you have to do this, you think you have to do that. And you're trying to jump on this, you're trying to jump on that. And you're making mistakes. And in my point of view, it's because there's no map. There's no guidance. Especially in life, and definitely not in business. When you're young, you're taught to look up at financial advisors on Wall Street and in the city, and 95% of those blood clot, bumper clot financial advisors get their predictions wrong. They do not buy what they sell themselves because they're pushing these products on you like drugs so they can make commission and make money out of you. So it's an awful state of affairs. So there's no map. So if you want a map of life, you're going to have to get a pen and paper. You're going to have to buy some books from the best people who lived on this planet, who were successful at what they've done. And you're going to have to start sitting down and writing your own map of where you are right now and where you want to go. Where do you want to be in the future? So how many people on TikTok, bro? 9 people on TikTok. And in the Insta? Okay. So if you're watching this live now and you can't watch the whole stream, then go to YouTube and make sure you watch me on YouTube. The copy of this video will be on the YouTube channel. So that's basically the map of life. We don't have one. You're going to have to make your own map of life, everybody. Design your own map of life. Design what you want to do, where you want to go. But the last thing you want to do is to be a headless chicken, completely headless, and not knowing what direction you want to go and how you want to get there. Okay, so that's the map of life. Finishing a bit earlier, but it's very, very important, everybody, to know. It's like having a boat, having a ship. If you go 1 millimeter off course, let's say you're leaving UK and you want to go to India by boat. If you go 1 millimeter off course, you end up in the wrong country. You end up in the wrong country, the wrong place, all because of 1 millimeter. So if you do not have a map of what you want to do, where you want to go, what type of person you want to be, what type of money you want, what type of family, what type of wife, what type of husband, what type of children you want to bring into this world. Do you want to bring spoiled brats into this world? Or do you want kids that are honorable, kids that don't lie, kids that respect people? Or do you want to bring kids into the world that lie, that are deceitful, that are spoiled brats? No, I'm sure we want to bring children into this world that live by the truth. Respect nature, respect their parents, respect teachers. Well, there's a generation of kids growing up, they don't got no respect for teachers, no respect for authority, no respect for themselves even, no respect for their own parents. So many kids these days, they got no respect for their own parents. Can you imagine that? If a child can't respect their father, how will they respect anyone? How will they respect their husband one day? How will they respect the teacher? How will they respect one of their employers if they can't respect their father? How are they going to respect anyone? Children like that are spoiled brats, and they need to learn respect. tough love. Sometimes you gotta show love in a tough way. So guys, write in the comments, what do you think about this map of life? Map of life, guys and women. Any questions come in? Huh? Oh, everyone's dancing in the carnival. Carnival, feeling hot, hot, hot. So now we're going to go into the next subject, money making tips. Very important, guys. Money making tips. Something that people need help with immensely. Immensely, they need this. Yes, you need this more than ever, because we are living in a society in the UK that is taking advantage of people, tripling, trebling their energy bills, increasing their taxes, increasing their grocery costs. So I'm going to give you some money making tips, and they're not like the ordinary money making tips, like go and do this and go and start a business and like it's so easy. I'm going to give you some really practical money making tips. Yeah. So here we go. Here we go. 16:45. Money making tips, everybody, to help you through this recession that is squeezing your pocket like a rocket. Money making tips. Money making tips number 1, Facebook Marketplace. If you really want to know how to make quick money in an easy way with very low risk, it's on your damn mobile phone. Everyone's got Facebook. You go to Facebook Marketplace, the place I bought my Golden Eagle 3 years ago. I bought many things from Facebook Marketplace myself. This desk is a £5,000 desk, boardroom desk here. The wood is like 150-year-old desk. It's massive if you see the size of this. Facebook Marketplace, guys. Just take a browse there. Anything you want to buy is on there. Anything. We're talking about flowers, house plants, cars. You can buy building material, tiles, fridges, brand new, secondhand, right? So if you've got items in your house that you're not using, items, let's say you're really struggling financially, you can't pay the bills, and there's items just clogging up your house, just take a photo of it, upload it to Facebook Marketplace, put a price down, and trust me, the algorithm, the amount of people who are making, let's say, 6 figures out of Facebook Marketplace. There's people making crazy money. Like, I'll give you an example. I've got a flat in White City, and a lady moved in, 4 double bedroom flat. I went to Argos. They said delivery time was going to be about 10 days. Yeah. Went to the normal places to go and buy furniture. Everyone's having late deliveries, and it's a bit expensive, a bit overpriced for the beds. Facebook Marketplace, I just put in beds and mattresses. There was like 100 different people selling beds and mattresses with delivery cost included. I done a deal with someone, and the next day they came, paid them cash. They came, dropped off the beds, carried them inside faster than Argos, and the items were decent. The mattresses were okay. The beds were okay. Gave them cash notes, delivered the stuff. The tenant was happy. All on Facebook Marketplace. Trust me, guys. If you want to make money immediately, just go look at odd things. If I look around, I can find things. I can find an iPad that I don't use no more. List it. I might list it for £100. Somebody might offer me 70. I say, all right, come and collect it. Right? So list stuff. that you have, sell it on Facebook Marketplace. Another money-making tip. This is not financial advice. This is just my opinion. Before you do anything that I say, make sure you do your research and you test out everything yourself, guys and girls. Yeah. Tip number 2, which people are going to think, why is he saying this at this particular time when cryptocurrencies prices have gone down? I would still say buy Ethereum, Bitcoin, Crypto.com, and Shiba. Still £5 or £10 a week, £10 a week, whatever you can afford, a little bit in. Definitely with Ethereum and Bitcoin. Now's the time to put £5, £10, £50, whatever you can afford to lose, right? Okay, cryptocurrency went down in value. Everyone's crying, right? It went down 90%, 150%. But the cost of living, I bought a loaf of bread today, guys. I wanted this bread. I ran out of bread for a few days. I'm a bachelor, live at home alone. I've got my own duplex here. I ran out of bread. Innit, bro? I ran out of bread and eggs. How many days no bread and eggs? Nilesh gave me eggs from his house, actually. I ran out of eggs. He had lots of eggs. He gave me some eggs. So we was just bartering, looking after each other. So I've made a big roast chicken anyway for after this show for us to eat and relax. So I ran out of bread, but I got many friends around where I live. So I go and eat at houses around here, around West London. I go and eat. Go and see a friend, watch a movie, chill out. So food comes. I'm not saying I'm food deprived, but shopping deprived I was. No eggs. So I got eggs in the dish. Bread finished. Shopping, orange juice finished. You know, you need your luxuries, guys. You know what your luxuries are. I cannot survive without them. Even Yorkshire tea's finished. And I bought Tetley instead. They didn't have the Yorkshire tea today in the size that I wanted. Let me get back to the program. So I went to the bread section and I saw bread with seeded. I don't know, the brand is a Hovis or whatever. It's upstairs in the fridge. 7 seeds in this bread, yeah? 7 seeds. Lovely. £1.85. £1.85 for a loaf of bread that I'm not going to finish. I might finish half. But it's a bit of a scam. The date, if it says 5th of September, you can have it till 10th if it's in the fridge anyway. You can smell it with your nose to know when it's going to be out of date. It's a bit of a scam, this to use by date. But £1.85 when most of my life is 99p, 130, 140. Is it true, bro?
Yeah.
£1.85. Now I can afford to buy the whole bread section if I really wanted to, right? It's not about money. I'm talking about all entrepreneurs. I want value. I don't care anything I buy. I want value. I don't mind paying you a lot for something, but it must be valuable, right? £1.85. So I was looking, and it was medium sliced. I don't want thick slice. I don't want to have too much bread, yeah? Medium slice, 7 seeds, beautiful, is the best loaf. I thought, man, £1.85, Bamba. They're taking the PISS. I looked around. There was other one, linseed oil, sunflower oil, lovely bread, but it was thick cut. Thick cut. I thought, I don't want thick cut. Thick cut's £1.35. And I thought, leave it, man. Just buy it. So I bought it, £1.85. 7 seeded bread, £1.85, right? Me, I can afford it, but how is the average person surviving right now? How is the average person surviving when they got us buy the bread they want for £1.85? And the income is not increasing, but the expenditure is increasing. So people complaining about crypto, yes, it dived down. A lot of them didn't go bankrupt. Bitcoin's not bankrupt. Crypto.com is not bankrupt. Shiba's not bankrupt. And Ethereum's not bankrupt. Excuse me. So crypto dives, people jump on this thing, oh, it's dive, it's crashed, right? But people are not complaining. Crypto crashed, but the price of the groceries doubled. Price of groceries doubled. So it's another loss. When you go supermarket, it's another loss. Petrol prices increase. 50% of petrol's 50% of it is taxes. No one's complaining about that. But they complain crypto dived. If crypto dives, yes, we lose money. But if prices of groceries and cost of living and energy goes double, you're losing money as well. Because something's gone up doesn't mean that you're not losing. You're losing money. It's coming out your bumper clock pocket. You hear me? So money making tips. You still have to be putting a little bit of money into crypto. Little bit. Speculate. You buy at the bottom. You don't buy at the top. You buy low and you sell high. You never follow the herd. You don't follow the herd. You don't follow the nerd. You follow the beast. New motivation, bro. And write this down, yeah? Don't follow the herd or the nerd. Follow the beast. Right. So we're going to bring this out on TikTok, yeah? Right. So what time is it? 26:05. Yeah? 26:05. Guys, 26:05. I have invented a new quote. Right now, for the first time in history, there's a new quote come out by the SLM. I bought it out. It's my own. It's not Jay Shetty's. Do not follow the herd or the nerd. Follow the beast. Don't follow the herd or the nerd. Follow the beast. If you want to be successful in life, you don't follow 98% of people. You follow 2% of the beasts. What do I mean by beast? The ones who have taken risks, the ones that have forged the path, the ones that have hustled over £1 million in assets, the ones who are doing what you want to be doing. You shouldn't be following anything the politicians say. You should not be following. This light's gone off, bro. This one's gone off. I think charger. Don't follow anything where the politicians are saying. Don't follow them. Don't follow what the banks are saying, and don't follow a lot of social media as well. That is siphoned. People paying for marketing and news broadcast. Follow your heart. Follow your heart. Follow your soul. Bro is making noise in the mic when you drop stuff, yeah? Right, so new quotation out to the whole bumper clout world. So money making tip number 2 is crypto. Money making tip number 3. If you have the funds, if you have access to money, you should be always be looking in auctions. You should always be looking in auctions. Always. Looking in property auctions, especially for property that's already been sold. I mean, properties that haven't been sold in the auction. Always. In a property auction, when the property's over, the auctioneers will release data of the auctions of the properties that have not been sold. And they will give you the reserve over the phone. And you can put a sneaky offer in. So if you really want to be proactive, every auction in England, when they finish, go to their websites, have a look at what didn't sell, and do your research on Rightmove and see if it's a good bargain. Contact the auction and say, look, what's the reserve on this? What's the minimum they will take for me to have this? Hopefully it's a bank repossession in receivership. It's not on. This light's not on. Huh? Here. Yes, 1 second. If you go upstairs, no. If you just, no, not upstairs. You have to find the socket. Like I said, we should have everything there, guys. No, there's no. 1 second, everybody. Huh? 1 second. No. Just check in the living room somewhere. All right, guys. So always check the auctions for properties not sold, and check the auctions for properties that are listed. Check them early. Check them as early as possible. Never, always be optimistic in the times of problems. Be optimistic. When you think you're not going to get a deal, the deal turns up. You're looking in auctions, people are not looking in auctions. I think 80% of the whole of UK don't look in auctions, and there's amazing deals there. And you can find deals. You can find them if you keep searching for them. Let's see, there's a comment here. Let's see what someone asked here. Happy bank holiday. Yasmin Arif is on live. Yeah, we're having a bit of a, it's a good show so far. We started off a bit rough, but you know, we're still learning. We're still trying to learn stuff and get through. So we're money making tips. Let's just have a refreshing little break. Oh, we got the light on. We had a mission in the background, guys. We couldn't get this light on. We got a light on, but the light should be forward facing myself and much more closer, I think. This way, like this. And angle this, something like that. So the light, we can get the light impact as well, innit? All right, guys. So what else? Money making tips. Let me see. What else how can I really help people here? Everybody watching this video should be looking at Dubai property investments. Let me write it in the comments so people will know this. Let me write something down. It's called Property Finder. It's Property Finder Dubai. It's not hard to forget, yeah? Property Finder Dubai. If you go there, you will see. Well, let me do some promoting as it goes. Look, guys, the Bitcoin Crypto Expo is coming soon, right? Let me make you so it's easy for you. Go Property Finder Dubai. Right? Everyone should be going here and checking this out. See it? Property Finder in Dubai. This is where you'll people list their properties, go there, just start getting used to the prices, Dubai Marina, the Palm, because trust me, Dubai is ending up the hub of the world for opportunities, and a city full of excitement, and a lot of entrepreneurs are there, setting up companies, setting up businesses. So get a small piece of that pie of Dubai, guys. Just fly out there, take a look, check out this Property Finder website. So I'd say, yeah, money making tip number 3, but it'll take you long to get into the market there. But there's, in Dubai Marina, there's a place called DEC Towers. Very cheap, always been very cheap. And you can make a very good rental return. So keep that to yourself. Don't share it to too many people. It's just a little money making tip for my followers, yeah? DEC Towers. For what you buy, you can buy a place there for about £100,000 and you can rent it for about £800 or £900 a month. Right? You can rent it for £800 or £900, and I know from personal experience, yeah. Very good location as well. Money making, so we had 3. Let's go for one more money making tip. How do I think people can make money in 2022? Has to be social media. Has to be. You know, after the Money and Motivation show number 4, we sold a ticket for our event. And the Bitcoin Crypto Expo, we've started selling tickets. It jump started. You know, I'm getting messages, people looking forward to this Monday Motivation show. And you got to be on social media. Someone like Andrew Tate, everyone's talking about him. Why? Would it be possible for people to be talking about Andrew Tate 30 years ago if he wasn't connected to the government or rich people? No. It was selected. Yes, Yasmin's correct. I think everyone wants to be in Dubai after your video on UK salary versus Dubai salary. I mean, the video went to how many? Nearly 280,000 views. Let's check it now. Real time. How many views on that video on TikTok? How many people on TikTok right now, bro?
9.
Right. So let's say that video has gone to 267,000 views, 500 comments. Mad in a good way. Amazing. Because people want more out of life. I'll repeat it again. The system of the UK is designed to keep you in debt. It's designed to keep you in debt. The governments, the royal family, whatever, however you want to say it, at the top, know that 95% of people are going to be in debt most of their lives paying taxes. Your life is more than one holiday. Your life is more than one house. And your life is more than 1 or 2 meals a day. It's more. I just want more for you, everyone, because I want more from myself. I demand more from myself. All right? Right, we're in 8. We started about 5 minutes late, I think. So any more comments out there? Next week, we're going to go live straight from YouTube, I think. Hello, Irfan from Manchester. What's your question today? Any questions? When I got the glasses on, I'm going to answer the questions.
It's getting blurred.
Hmm?
Screen is getting blurred.
It's a reception, is it?
Yeah.
Is that better? It's lagging, right? Is the aeroplane come above? Could be. Maybe if to open the second door. Open the second door, maybe. We're on a flight path. Everyone's going on holiday, guys. Can you see me clearly? Irfan said, what's your view on 80% energy hike? I'm going to answer that. All your questions will be answered in the last section, yeah? At 8:40, well, 8:45. We're going to start the last section at 8:50. We're going to go to motivation. Motivation. Right, so let me bring out something from my soul, yeah? Something really deep in my heart, yeah? Motivation. Everybody listening to this video now. Life will break you down into thousands and millions of pieces. Pick up those pieces and build a masterpiece. Because the more you drop down in life, the more you fall down in life without staying on the ground, you will rise up unstoppable, unbreakable. Glory favors the ones that don't give up. And when you don't give up, you are strengthening your DNA for your future generation. Because I've seen it so many times. When the pressure is on, people will crumble and fall down. The ones that don't fall down, the ones that keep on coming back with persistence, are the ones that achieve in the end. So when you fall down in life, fall down on your face. Fall down on your face and you won't get back up. So when you fall down on your back so you can get back up. Use your hands, use your nails, use your fingers. Scratch your way up the walls. Scratch and get up. Show the people who think you're going to fail Show all the people who let you down when you needed them the most. Thank them in the end of your life. The ones that let you down the most, thank them at the end of your life and say, you know what? You let me down. But you know what you done? You created a monster in me. I'm a monster. I'm a beast. I'm not that weak person you thought I was. You thought I would crumble. You thought I would fail because all you saw was failure all the time. No, I came back and I learned from my mistakes and I became wiser. I didn't become a fool. I learned from every mistake. Yes, I've made mistakes. Yes, I hurt people, didn't deserve to be hurt. But for every person I hurt, I helped 1,000. Every penny I lost, I created millions out of it. Because that's it. Glory favors the brave. Glory favors the ones that don't give up. So rise up with the angels, the eagles, and the lions, and the tigers, and the wolves. Get your strength from water, which is the source of life. Get your strength from inside your marrow bone of your bones. Life's not a joke. You won't get out alive. And when it's all said and done, there's only two things in life: birth and death. Everybody's coffin will be 6 foot to 7 foot in length and 3 foot wide. Some people died thousands of years ago and they said, when I die, I want my hands outside the coffin like this. They said, why? Why, Napoleon, do you want your hands outside like this? He said, I want the world to see. When they carry my coffin, my hands are empty. The kingdom is gone. The kingdom is gone. My hands are empty. You're born empty-handed. You're born alone, and you're going to die empty-handed, and your hands are going to be empty, and you're going to die alone. So I don't work for no one. I work for my soul. I don't care what people think of me. I used to care what people think of me. I don't care what people think of me, because you've not been in my shoes. You've not come back from alcohol like me. You've not come back from drugs like me. You've not come back from depression like me. You've not come back from handcuffs. I've been in handcuffs when I was younger. I've been in handcuffs so tight the handcuffs were going to rip my skin. My past I don't talk about because it's hurtful. It hurts. But my voice, my energy, my soul will show you guys. Learn from my voice, my heart, and my soul. Especially young generation. You think everything's a Ferrari, everything's a Lamborghini, everything is a chain, everything's a goddamn chain, everything is your garments, everything is your Armani, your Gucci, everything. No. If you're young, the first thing you need to do is buy a goddamn house. You don't watch these hip-hop videos. You want to buy a Lamborghini? Buy a flat first. Buy a flat for £100,000. Take a loan and let the flat buy the Lamborghini. Don't be a fool. And most of these garms and these fashionable things you guys are wearing, they're owned by racist people. The people that put you in chains. People that created slavery own a lot of these big brands. Don't get me wrong, I wear Armani, I wear Gucci. Why? Because I can afford it. I can afford it. I'll buy it. And I'm never going to pay cost price. I'm going to buy it a little bit lower than what people pay. Not because I'm stingy, because I know the value of money. I know what it takes to grow a big brand. I know what it takes to take a student loan, have no money, to be in debt and make £1 million. I know what it takes. It takes a different type of beast. It takes a person who knows the value of money. So there's nothing wrong in buying all of these Lamborghinis and beautiful clothes, but you should have an asset. The asset buys all of that stuff. If you're buying it when you got no assets, you're going to lose long term. You're going to struggle long term. So hustle hard. Get your assets. Let your assets buy all your luxuries. And don't hustle for a goddamn gold chain or gold teeth, diamond teeth. The diamonds are one of the commodities of the world that is oversupplied. They lie about how much diamonds are in the world, so the price keeps going up and up and up. But the real value of diamonds is maybe 90% lower than what it is. Anyway, I'm not a hater. This this is not targeted at anyone. People get sensitive. I'm not targeting this at anyone. I'm targeting at the generation, young generation and older generations. But it's the truth. If you research my words, you will see they're the truth. So motivation. I'm not here. I'm here to progress you. I'm not here to overly motivate you. I want you guys to be progressed in your lives. So don't give up on your dream. Rise up with the angels, the eagles, and the ashes. And when it's all said and done, money can buy you a house. Money can't buy you a home. Money can buy you a bed. Money can't buy you sleep. Money can buy you gold, diamonds, and pearls. Money can't buy you a golden heart. Money can buy you a Rolex, but money can't buy back time. Money can buy you many business associates. You can impress the whole world with your money, but money can't buy you a true friend. Money can buy you gym membership. Money can't buy you health. That's wrong. Money can buy a gym membership, but money can't buy you the guts. The motivation to really work hard, that comes from deep in your soul. And lastly, money can't buy you true happiness. Money buys you comfort. True happiness comes from overcoming great obstacles and coming out the other end. The greatest gift is the gift of giving. So that's the end of my motivation today. There'll be a motivation next Monday again. Now we're going to go into Q&A. Q&A. Right, any questions out there? Here to answer any questions. Put them in the comments. I'll answer Irfan's question, yeah? What's your view on 80% of the energy hike in October? What? 80% energy is going to go up in October? You heard about that? It's already gone up. How can it's going to go up 80% more? There's going to be blood on the streets, man. There's going to be riots. It's not justifiable. Energy doesn't cost that much. We could have had solar years ago. They didn't bring solar in because they wanted to tax us. I told all you guys before, who controls the food controls the people. Who controls the energy controls the communities. And who controls the money controls the whole world. So this is energy, right? They're controlling us. Well, they're not controlling me. They're not controlling me. They know people will somehow pay this. They don't want to get disconnected because they want internet. They want the fridge. They want the... It's going to be freezing, more than likely. They want the boiler working. So they've gone right for the jugular of what 50% of people, 60% will pay it because they're scared of not paying it. They'll complain and moan and they'll go to all these politicians' meetings and they'll moan. And the other 40%, 20% won't pay it and they'll be rioting. So Irfan's saying because the government said it's because of the war in Ukraine. my opinion, when the UK has an opportunity to make money, they'll make money. They made a lot of money by freezing Russian assets. Trust me, they froze so much Russian bank accounts and assets and property. It's billions. They've got money. They're not. It's the third or fourth biggest economy in the world. England is not broke. They have a massive amount of gold supplies. The property market brings in so much stamp duty. It's not a poor country, the UK. But in my opinion, it is designed to keep society in debt. You are not respected. You are not honestly cared for. If you don't speak like you're rather, like, the way Prince Charles speaks, if you're not speaking like that type of eloquence, if you're not eloquent like them and don't live in Oxford or in Windsor near the castle or whatever, this is not to offend anyone. If you're not from that establishment that goes to Royal Albert Hall and, that circle with the Boris Johnson circle, the Queen circle, David Cameron circle, that type of circle, Pierce Brosnan or whoever, if you're not from that circle, they don't care. You're just a taxpayer. You're just a foreigner. Even if I have a British passport, I'm a foreigner. They let my parents in, God rest their soul, they let my parents in to clean up the country after World War II, and they thought that we would go back, and they thought they're not intelligent enough to run big businesses, and we'll suppress them. But no, the Asian community, we took over without bombs and guns. We took over with pure hard work, strategy, and having high intelligence. It comes down to intelligence, guys. The prisons are full up because the people who broke the law, they were not thinking intelligent at the time when they committed the crime. When you go up in business, in the 2008 crash, yeah, you can watch these videos, The Big Short, right? The biggest, now 2008, there was a massive crash. It was caused by the bankers and the governments, right? None of them went to prison. They went to court. And when the judge was saying to them, why did you make interest rates so high? Why did you do this? Why did you do that? And every chairman of every bank said, in our opinion, that was the interest rate, in our opinion. And they had all these lawyers, protected by lawyers, protected by company ownership, and the money was siphoned to most probably Switzerland or Monaco. No matter how you look at it, guys, it's a very corrupt world where the top dog wants to completely control. They don't want you to be intelligent. They don't want people like me saying this. They would love to silence me, right? Because the truth hurts. You keep society on medication. You keep them suppressed. You keep them like a drug addict, addicted to debt and stress. Make them feel like it's so amazing what's going on, right? When it's not amazing what's going on. People are taken advantage of. And that's what one of my mission is. One of my mission is to like Robert Kiyosaki does, is to update people, let them know what's going on in the world. Let them know that it's not fair people live their life in debt most of their life. And when they pass away, they leave wealth to the kids, and the kids are hit with taxes and probate. That's not life. So you have to be looking at Dubai. You have to be. There's no excuse not to look at Dubai. Look at overseas. Look at, like, let's say you're Jamaican. You should be looking at property ownership in Jamaica. If you're French and you're British, you should be looking at France. You should always have a connection to 2 or 3 countries to see what's happening right here. And there will be another crash. There will be another crash in 10 years because they're all orchestrated. These crashes are planned. This energy price, I said it. I said all the money printing because of bounce back loans and furlough, Later on, they will put the price up of groceries, they'll put the price up of fuel, and they will spike up the energy. I've mentioned all of this. I predicted it all. Bro, didn't I predict it? Bro, did I predict it? When they was doing money printing and I said there'll be a crash in 2022, I predicted this in 2020, 2019. I predicted this. I didn't predict it from luck. I didn't predict I was guessing. It was because of the data and my heart. So Earth fans, worried. Don't be worried. I taught you last week. If you can't afford the bills that you have to pay, raise your gain, raise your income. Don't complain. Don't fight with them. Don't fight with them, right? Get your check meter in. Raise a complaint. If your bill's £2,000, raise a complaint. They'll bring it down to 1,200 maybe. Pay the 1,200 and increase your income. What are you going to do? I want bread with 7 seeds, and I bought it. I bought £1.85 bread. Usually I want. It's not because I can't afford it. I can afford it, but I hate people trying to rip me off. I hate it. But tomorrow morning, I will have the 7-seed bread with anchor butter and strawberry jam. And I'll sit there with my cup of tea in the morning and I'll enjoy it. Don't lower your standards, raise your income. Right? We'll write it down here. Another saying. I done it at 56 minutes, bro. 56 minutes. 56 minutes. Don't lower your standards. Raise your income. Don't lower your standards, people, to all these energy bills and crisis and all these fraudulent things the government does. Don't lower your standards. Increase your income. Buy the bread you want to buy, 7-seeded toasted bread or whatever. Buy what you want to buy. Appeal the electric bill. Get it down. Pay the electric bill. Be warm in the winter. Don't lower your standards. Because of them, don't lower your standard. Increase your profit. Increase your money, your assets. And when the chance comes, when it's summer and the solar panel, when the price is reasonable, get your solar panels in. You have to go for solar energy, run your whole house by solar, and put 2 fingers up to all of them. I would love to open a solar energy business to just get rid of this gas and electric. Get rid of it. You don't need it. The world's enough. You don't need sun. You don't need only sun to run all of this. It can be run just by daylight. You can still run your solar panels by daylight. Photosynthesis. Right. UK is becoming a very undesirable place to live. Cost of living is insane, even if you're earning 6-figure salary. Yes, very true, Yasmin. You can be earning 100K and you're going to take home 50 or 60. It's not right. It's not right. When you have kids and a family, how the hell are you supposed to survive? And you work so hard and there's you saving £500 a month. How can you live? Okay, questions? Okay. Right, we have questions here. TikTok Curran says, what do you think of the property market in London? It's been, in my opinion, it's been overpriced. The property market in London has been overpriced for 5 years. But it has been sustained because of stamp duty laws and because 15% of the whole London property market is because of money laundering. You've seen the film. How many Russian people or people overseas, not only Russians, they bought property as bank accounts and they kept them empty just to hide money here. The UK politicians allowed it because they were taking backhand money. They were making stamp duty out of it, right? So the London property market is sustained because of very rich people overseas hiding money in that London property market, yeah? I've seen it myself. People from South Africa money laundering money to West London, Soon as they buy the property, they sell it straight away at the same price, and they put the money comes in through Jersey, and it goes back out into another bank account. It's just, and it goes through somehow. It goes through. It used to go through, but I don't know about now because they're trying to clamp down on all of this. Yeah. The London property market is sustained by money laundering, number one. Number two, the very rich people, they want to live in London and they will pay the price to live in London. Number three, London's getting bigger. London is bigger. They've got Greater London as well, right? So you've got the Ilford, you've got the Barking. London is huge. It's massive. Look, end of the day, you guys should be investing in Kent, Dagenham, out there. All of the people who you shouldn't be buying in London unless it's an ex-council flat. You buy in London in the house that you want to live in, potentially, but don't expect to make big money in London. So it's a very, very tricky market in London, but you get people who will pay top dollar for a property, and a percentage of them is hiding money or whatever. Right, Jim Singh. Is that Jim Singh? Jim Singh, TikTok, crypto prediction end of 2022. I'm optimistic. I'm still expecting a really good rally for Ethereum and Bitcoin. It's been holding tight. It's been low, high, low, not even high, low, goes up, low. Like this weekend was awful, but it's sustaining itself, right? So I expect end of this year for Ethereum to go to, let's say, 2,600, 2,800, and Bitcoin to hit 25K minimum. Just predictions, guys. Suki Verk from Instagram. Do you have any other accounts? Do not millionaire one. No, everybody watching this, there's a fake account on Instagram. He's a real a-hole, real arsehole, disgusting. There's somebody on student. So let's say 1 minute 2, right? 102 Insta. Everybody watching this video, there's a fake account on Instagram called Student Loan Millionaire 1. The person who runs that account couldn't even lace my boots. What this person is doing is inviting people in and then showing all of my videos inside and then telling them to do Forex trading and cryptocurrency trading and taking money off them. It's disgusting. And the person who done this, because I've had hundreds of people message me saying, Student Loan Millionaire 1, Instagram, Sunil, they're trying to get me in, The person's blocked me, so I can't go in. Everybody just report this account and get them out of this world. They're real scummy people. They've got no class. Don't jump on my grass. It took me 9 years to build my following. 9 years. So there's an account, Student Loan Millionaire 1 on Instagram. Nobody should be joining. If you're part of that group, report them and get them blocked. Okay? We checked it out a few days ago. It wasn't showing. Is it showing?
No. It blocked me as a...
No, but have you gone in with another account?
No, I'm not running out of that.
No, you have to. If he's blocked you, you should go with another account. We tried another account and it said, no, it's gone. So now Suki Verk is saying that it's still there. So just go in with another account, log in and make another account, go in with Integrity Events or something, yeah? We can't let this person get away because he's taking money off my followers, right? It's not good. On TikTok, there's 100 fake accounts there. But I've come to the view, right? We've reported them, trying to get them blocked. But it's an Andrew Tate scenario, right? If there's 100 fake accounts of me with my video circulating all rounds, I'm getting free marketing. But I get angry if they're selling stuff to my people. Really angry. So guys, don't buy anything from these guys. Share my videos, follow me. There's only Student Loan Millionaire on TikTok, and Student Loan Millionaire 1 in TikTok is me. On Insta, there's only one account, Student Loan Millionaire. On YouTube, Student Loan Millionaire. Everything else is fake. Everything else is fake and it's disgusting. because his following is growing. It's just out of my videos. Like, it's, make your own video, do your own hustle. You don't jump on me. Bamba. Okay. Any more questions? Oh, we want to do some jokes, right? Look, I think when you put this thing, we lose views in TikTok. This banner thing at the bottom. It's very strange, right? Maybe it might be a way to cut me out, innit? Cut me out and leave the banner out, maybe, yeah? For when we're on TikTok and stuff. But let's go for the jokes. Now, I'm going to take the banner off for this. We don't need a banner for this. I should took the banner off before. All right. And I'll take off. And I can leave the Bitcoin. What do you think? We're losing views on TikTok. But anyway, let's go for the jokes, yeah? I should get a joke sound in the background, innit? All right, guys. Joke number 1, yeah? All right. Joke number 1. Let me write this down here. Joke number 1 is when somebody's getting married, right? Or they're dating somebody, right? Someone's getting married, they're dating someone, they show all the wealth, yeah? They ask all the friends to bring their Ferraris to the wedding. They show all the gold. My family's got this much gold, this much diamonds, and they big up themselves so much to the woman's family, right? And vice versa. I'm rich, man. I'm rich. You get me? I got this car. I got money. I got houses. So when you get married, you show all of this wealth. But when there's a sign of divorce, you're skint. Straight away, brass. Finished. Soon as the word divorce comes, yeah, the guy or the lady, I got nothing. Nothing. I'm skint. All of a sudden, all the wealth is gone. So let's say you meet someone, right? And you got like 15 houses, yeah? 15 bumper clock houses when you're married, and you got all these Rolexes and rings, and all your friends are driving these cars. You got your boom cars or Lamborghini. You pull up to your in-laws' house. Yeah, he's a big baller, rich man, big businessman. Yeah, fine. A few arguments. No, most of the arguments in marriage is over my bloody mobile phone. Husband and wife, the mobile phone. When they go in the phone, see the messages, divorce is coming. Once the mobile phone is infiltrated, yeah, it could be a year into marriage. Instantly, the man's broke. Instantly, straight away to his in-laws and his wife, skint, finished, no money. Actually, they will say, I got all this credit card debt. I'm finished to all the lawyers and everyone. They go broke, they go bankrupt. Company ownership, whatever. It's hilarious. So the joke is when people are getting married, they're rich, and as soon as one word is called divorce, boom, skint. That's joke number 1. What do you think, guys? Write in the comments. Joke number 2 is this, yeah? This is funny as well, guys, right? So let's say man gets to, gets married, right? He's got a wife, yeah? Naturally, he has a wife who's married. Right? So, man gets married, yeah? He's got a wife. When he's like 20, 30, he coughs like this. This is how he coughs. Like a strong man, yeah? Or like how I'm coughing, just coughing. Normal cough, yeah? Let's say he gets to 55, 60 years old, yeah? And the wife's lounge. Let's say he's in the living room. The guy's in the living room chilling, right? The wife's looking on the side, yeah? Say wife's 60, he's 60 years old, yeah? So when a man gets to that age, he's going to cough like this. He's going to go, he'll have a handkerchief. He'll be like this completely, right? You know why? He's lying. He just wants sympathy from the wife. I've seen it. I go to a couple of my friends' houses. When they cough in front of the wife, they cough like like this completely in a handkerchief. And the wife looks over like, stop acting, you fool. You kutta, stop acting. What are you acting for, man? You're not that ill. The guy will cough. He will cough so deep. It's just for sympathy. Because when I go outside with the same friend and we start talking, he goes, but when he's coughing in front of the wife or the in-laws, it's and you go, oh, like this. I seen it. I got friends that do this. Pure sympathy. And they'll walk slow out the door. They will walk slow. Wife is there on the side. Wife and the mother-in-law, father-in-law's there, yeah? The guy, my friend done it. He was like, I got chest in awful like this. Right? Completely. I'm looking, his wife's looking, in-laws looking, wife's looking. I don't give a shit. You're doing natak. I know you're lying. I don't care if you're sick. Because all that marriage years, she hates him now, right? So he goes out there. When he's with me outside, he goes, let's go around the corner, man. Let's go and I need to buy some cigarettes, bro. Yeah, get me out of the house. I'm suffering with the in-laws and my wife. So I think it's hilarious, yeah, where somebody hits a certain age, he just wants sympathy from his wife, but he's not going to get it. He won't get the sympathy. She knows he's not that ill. She knows it. And even if he was that ill, the relationship is normally so bad that she don't give a shit. She don't care if he's coughing like that. Right? So write in the comments, have you ever heard it? Yasmin goes, she was hanging out with someone at the weekend that had the exaggerated cough, dying with laughter. Yes, so when they get married, big man, big car, M5, big car, rich. Yeah, I done it. Oh, beta, kya karte ho tum? Oh, business. Mera paas 10 makan hai. I got this much houses, auntie. I got this, that. Oh, my family, we got so much gold. We got so much land in India. So much land, auntie. My family generation was so big. We own the most land in India. Everyone says this. Forget it. When you're getting married, your in-laws say to you, what do you have, beta? क्या है तुम्हारा फैमिली के पास? क्या है यार? क्या बिजनेस करते हो? कितना पैसा है? क्या तुम्हारा गाड़ी क्या है? Right. So they'll say all of this stuff, yeah? The guy will say, oh, in India, so much land. We got the most land in my village. He'll talk like this, yeah? He will wear the smart suit, right? Smart suit when he's meeting the parents, yeah? Big up, he'll bring his friend. He tell his friend, listen, just bring your brother's car, man, but we're going to see the in-laws. I've got to big up the family today, right? So he comes with Lamborghini out there, M5, everything coming up big. Oh, big shot. Soon as divorce is mentioned, soon as mother-in-law says to the daughter, freeze the assets, soon as the family court lawyer, soon as the solicitor is involved, the man's clothes are ripped up. He's coming with the ripped up jeans. He's said, I got nothing. Everything's been repossessed. He's transferring everything to his family. He's broke and he's sick. All of a sudden, he goes to the gym. When he's married, he's got muscles. He's going to the gym, yeah? You mention divorce. Just mention divorce, the guy's sick. He's got no money. He works with the women as well, both sides. When they get married, everything's big up. When there's divorce, when they're going to talk about divorce, skint, shit clothes come out, all the jewelry is gone, car is gone, instantly broke, completely broke, and instantly there's a health condition and the doctors go straight to the GP. It's hilarious. Absolutely truth. 100% truth, guys. No lie. No lie. What do you think? Write in the comments. True. Am I talking truth or lies? Bambak. It has to be handkerchief, guys. when you're that sick, when you're 60, it's a handkerchief to get your wife to feel sorry for you. But the funny thing, if you want your wife to feel sorry for you and you're coughing so much, yeah, she walks out the room. She walked out the room and goes on the phone. She'll go on the mobile phone, innit, bro? Bro, the BB will go on the phone and just say, look at this idiot in the room. He's acting natak, saying he's sick, yeah? You could fall off the sofa. She might come back in the room. You fell off the sofa. She'll go back out the room again. She pretends she didn't see you. She said, this guy's laughing. The only time, if your breathing is nearly gone, then she'll ring the ambulance. But it's going to be 24, 48 hours after. There's quite a lot of people on right now, yeah? Looks like later, people start jumping on later. So anyway, guys, what do you think of this show? Make sure you buy your tickets, yeah, for Bitcoin Crypto Expo. Get your tickets now, guys, because the price is going to go up. Go to bitcoincryptoexpo.co.uk and go and buy your Bitcoin crypto tickets and meet us all there. And the last thing I'm going to say, after this event, the Bitcoin Crypto Expo is going to be all about me. Isn't it, bro?
Yeah.
100% about me. Because we're pushing this. We're not enjoying it too much, pushing this event. We're not Bitcoin crypto experts. Our speakers are experts. We've got the best people in the world. We've done it for you guys, yeah? But after this event, we're going to carry on Bitcoin Crypto Expo in all the countries around the world. It's like a separate entity to empower you guys, yeah? Right. But it's my time. Because we're happy when we market in my events. When it's me, Student Millionaire Student Millionaire Convention or Expo or whatever, we're happy. We'd rather have 100 people for me than 1,000 for others. Why am I building their grass, bro? Why are we building their grass? We're building everybody else's grass. We built Eric Thomas. We built Gary Vee up, where really we should have built myself up. No more, guys. I'm putting it out there. I'm going to be one of the biggest, one of the best motivational speakers in this world before I leave this planet, right? I learned the game 9 years. 9 years, not a joke. I put the stripes in. It took me 12 years to make my first £1 million, right? I've been in this space 9 years, and look at the type of YouTube shows we got already. Look at this setup we have, right? We just need to activate. We need to activate, come into the industry. I'm not coming in to make up numbers. We're coming to take over. Like Andrew Tate, I'm going to take over, but I'm not going to get shadow banned, innit, bro? I'm not banned. Look at my platforms. LinkedIn, Facebook. We got, I think LinkedIn is here. Facebook, YouTube. Facebook page, 128,000 people I got in there. TikTok, I got 45,000 people, 47,000 in there. Insta, 25,000. I paid for about 10,000 of those followers. Yeah, I'm not fake, but I never buy followers again. I bought these 10,000. I don't know if they're real or not real, but about 15,000 of you are real in the Instagram, right? Everything else, I worked hard for it. And you know what? We'll get to 1 million. Everywhere we're going to get to 1 million. And I'm not shadow banned anywhere, which is big thing, isn't it, bro? These days. Huh?
Yeah.
Not shadow banned. So all we're going to do is get organized. If there's anything you guys can do, share my videos. Write a comment on all of my platforms. Go to TikTok, write a comment. All of you guys in TikTok, watch all my videos, leave a comment. Sunil's great. Sunil's amazing. I like this about him. He made a funny joke today. That was funny. Check out this guy. Share my stuff. Instagram, do the same. Just share it. Facebook page, just share it. YouTube, just leave a comment. Leave a comment for me. Don't lie. I don't want you to lie. I'm not a fake guy. Write something real that, oh, Sunil gave good advice on auctions. I made some money out of that. Oh, I'm going to go Facebook Marketplace because of Sunil. It's teamwork, guys. It's an exchange. I'm giving you some really good advice that I'm using myself. In exchange, just push me out. Andrew Tate got all of his followers to start spreading his stuff through the algorithm, and the guy went viral, big time. There's no reason I should be on the same level. I deserve to be up there. And no matter what anyone says, I know myself. I don't believe. I know I got two arms. I don't believe I got two arms. I know I'm going to get there. There's not even a 1% doubt that I'm going to get to a position where I'm, in this lifetime, the best motivational speaker that ever lived. In this lifetime. Because I earned my stripes. I'm saying it, and now I'm going to show it as well. And we're on the path, guys. We're on the path. So any more comments out there? Let's see. Hello, what's your name? He said property market update. We can give you a property market. I need to know your name first and where you're from. And I'll tell you the house prices in your area. So the person named hello, you left a message 9:17, 4 minutes ago. Just write your name and what area you're from. And I'll give you an update on the property market there, hopefully. Are you still there? Hello, hello. Bank holiday, people go on holiday. A lot of people, innit? They travel.
Brum.
Has he written?
Yeah.
Oh, Mo. So it's Mohammed from Birmingham. So property market update. Right. Birmingham is going up faster than London. Birmingham is going up faster than London. Birmingham is a hotspot of the UK, right? Because the HS2 train line is going to make Birmingham to London, I think, 20 minutes only, half an hour. There's some top brands situated there, Gucci. So someone close to me got offered a job in Gucci in Birmingham, 120,000 salary, accommodation paid for in Birmingham. So it's expanding. Gucci's looking to expand there. They're looking for the best staff, right? Birmingham is great. Now, the people who have a lot of money in Birmingham, they want to buy in Solihull. They love Solihull. So I think Solihull is like central London. It's like Mayfair of here. So I would look for awesome houses, high-end houses in Solihull. You won't go wrong. There's some very wealthy people in Birmingham because the network is so powerful. The people from the people from Birmingham have a solid network, right? So let's say their lawyers are top lawyers. Their mechanics are top mechanics because all the customers come from their community, right? So the mortgage brokers, it's like a community in Birmingham. They're all connected together. So they've got their own hustle going on. And this is creating the property market. Asians own about 40% of all the properties in Birmingham, right? And it's a good place to invest. But do not invest in new builds. Do not touch a new build thinking it's such an amazing property, because when you buy it, there's a 95% chance you won't go 1 penny up because of the service charge. You buy freehold houses in Birmingham and you try to go nearer to Solihull. Okay? But it's a beautiful, strong market. It was low for a long time. It's suffered for the last 8 years. But Birmingham is a top area to invest. And look at Walsall as well. Look at Walsall, look at Coventry. Boom. Okay? And obviously you're going up to Manchester from there. Manchester's not far. But I would stick maybe out of Manchester and do your investments in Birmingham, Solihull, Walsall, Coventry. You can't go wrong. Buy freehold houses. Do not touch a new build. I don't care what the incentive is, because the service charge, you're going to bust your bumper clout. You're going to pay at least I got a 1-bedroom flat in Birmingham, Ryland Street. I own a property there. I've owned 3 properties there in the past. Paid 130 for it 15 years ago, never gone up. It went up to 160. Pathetic because of the service charge. And I pay 900 a month. No, 900 every 6 months in service. It's pathetic. 1,800, then ground rent. So let's say £1,900 a year for a bloody 1-bedroom apartment in Birmingham, 42 Ryland Street, and the rent is $790. Mortgage is X amount. I make nothing and hardly no income profit gain because it was a new build. It was a new build. So stay away from these new builds completely. Overpriced. Ground rent will hit you. Buy next council stuff and give it back to the council. That's what you should be doing. Buy ex-council stock. Buy high-rise buildings in cash, flats in cash if you can, and negotiate with Birmingham Council to put universal credit people inside, because universal credit is more reliable than a 9-to-5 job these days. But it's not easy. Being a landlord is bloody hard, yeah? And I'm coming out of the game, but I'm still in the game. I'm in the game on a high level, but I'm coming out as a property investor, and I want to do things that I enjoy. If you're under 50, if you're between 20 and 50, yes, you should still be investing in property. If you're older than 50, you should be thinking out less stressful ways to make money. The golden rule of money, right? 125. The golden rule of money. Where was it? What was we talking about? We was talking about... I lost my flow, man. I shouldn't have stopped and said 125. We were talking about Birmingham, right?
The golden rule of money.
Yes, I know that. I'm saying, but we was talking about Birmingham. And then I came out with a golden rule. Where did it go, man? It'll come back. I'm not going to stop the live until it comes back in my memory. I said the golden rule of money is... it's a big one, isn't it? We're always saying time so we can get these videos out, time stamped, because they're getting really hard to edit. Well, I should not be saying that when we write them down, maybe. In the meantime, write something in the comments, guys, and I'll get back to what is the golden rule of money, right? What's your name? The guy from Birmingham? Well, Mo. You said Mo from Brum, yeah? So what do you think of my advice on Birmingham property market? And what properties you have? What are you investing in Birmingham, bro? Service charge. Yes, so one of the golden rules of business is to keep your expenses low and build a high asset. So if you're buying a new build in Birmingham, it's not going to cash flow after the service charge. It's not going to cash flow. So what's the point? Unless you make it into service accommodation and whatever, you're better off buying a house for roughly the same price. So don't don't ever fall in the trap, the new build trap. Hustle hard, all of you. Hustle. Yes, so Mo said he's new to property, have not got anything yet. Yeah, bro, buy a freehold house. You will never go wrong, trust me. Never go wrong. Birmingham is a good market, yeah, and it's going to get stronger. And it's actually increased higher than London. Higher than London. It's increasing, percentage-wise. So everybody share this video, share the SLM brand, because not many people out there are genuinely giving you the real information. Look what we spoke about. We didn't talk about, oh, do this, make a newsletter, do an email, do this, do that. We talked real practical things here. We're talking about real up-to-date things. Yeah, all of you go to Facebook Marketplace. List something, find something in your house. It could be a mobile phone charger or chair or something. Just list it. List something on Facebook Marketplace. Put your mobile number in there. You don't have to even put your mobile. It works through the messenger. They don't have to have your mobile. and just sell something in your house. Mo goes, rising interest rate and recession looks like better to wait and watch this play out. What do you think? See, Mo, when there's blood on the streets, when everybody's panicking, you should be shopping. When everybody's happy, you should be selling. Only the biggest problem in property investing is the builders. Finding reliable builders, right? If I had reliable builders, I would have doubled my wealth and my time would have been much more practical. I could have used it in the right place. I've wasted so much time on builders. I don't care what anyone says. It is bloody hard to get good. Well, it's challenging. I don't say hard. It's challenging. So my strategy is going to be buy, renovate, not buy, buy, get the planning and sell it, and avoid, bypass the building side. Make less profit, but do more quantity, but bypass the building side. Building materials expensive. You know, some builders go to other projects. They leave your project. There's no proper law. You know, just make sure if you're using builders, they're registered. They're registered. Your architect is registered with the government. If it's a big project, there should be an escrow bank account. Things like that. Because it's bloody hard out there. Trust me. You go for a cheaper quote and you end up losing money in the end sometimes, yeah? But let's be optimistic. There's good builders. If you're a good builder, reliable builder, leave me a message. Holler at me. I've got 3 projects for you to start next week. Not even joking. If you're reliable, I've stopped 3 projects right now because I'm waiting to get the right builder for me. I'm not going to have nothing but the best now. Because time, when you get to my age and my level in business, the most important thing is time, right? And if a builder is wasting my time ringing me saying, we need this material, that material, or I can't come work today, you know, I undercharged you. I think I need to increase the budget and this and that. I ain't got time, man. Be fair with me and I'll be fair with you. If you're not fair with me, then we're having a problem. We're gonna have a problem because I'm a fair person. Win-win. I'm a win-win. You win, I win. I'm not here to extort you. But if you give me a price for a job, finish the job properly. Don't give me sub-quality work. If you're fitting doors, fit the doors. They should open and close properly. There should be 3 hinges. Every nail should be inside. The lock should work properly. No, you do the door and there's a massive gap. Don't even tell me to come and check the door if there's a massive gap on the top right. You've overcut the door. What, am I going to pay for that? It's standards. I have standards. If you do business with me, I want to over-deliver. I want to finish on, I want to deliver. If I say I'm paying you this much money at that time, I'm going to move heaven and earth to raise you your money. Most people don't have standards. That's the problem. They don't have standards. Forget money. Do something. Do it properly. If you're going to do something, do it properly. If you're going to clean something, clean it properly. If you took money from someone, then do the job properly. Give the person what you paid for. Give him more. Give him or her more. You're supposed to paint the room, yeah? You've painted the room, but you've left all the rubbish there and you've damaged some of the carpet on the side. It's not right. You should be cleaning the carpet, clean the place out, over-deliver. After a week, after the job's done, is everything okay? Has any of the paint cracked? Shall I come back and do you need me? Then you can become a millionaire. Most people take the money, they do a hit and run. The ones that phone after they've been paid, after you've been paid your money for a certain job, if you phone the customer 2-3 weeks after and say, hi, you bought this car off me 3 weeks ago. I want to know, everything okay? Everything all right with the car you bought? Imagine the person other side thinking, this man's got my money. He's phoned to make sure I'm all right. This man cares for me. Do you think that person won't come back to you again? Or he's not going to recommend you all over the place? No, most people make money and they go and take the money and go. That's the difference between a person earning 100K and a person earning $1 million. A person earning $1 million and a person who's a billionaire, it comes down to standards. Comes down to, do you really care about your customer, and do you have the best product and service? If you're a builder, give the customer the best product and service. Not rocket science. Building work is not, a lot of it is not rocket science. Unless you're doing 4 flats in one house, it's different. Doing one extension, one rear extension, it's not rocket science. You have to buy the right RSJ. You have to have the right structural surveyor. You have to have a schedule of works. There's no excuse if you're a builder. You know what it took, what it takes. No, you finished the project, but you messed up 2 inches on the left. You messed up because you dug the foundation wrong. Whose fault is that? Bumperclot thing. All right, someone on LinkedIn. Love this, Sunil. Do you think sometimes we are afraid to over-deliver because we've been taught to be careful? Mate, let me see this. I love questions like this. Let me see this. Right. What's your name first, LinkedIn user? Love this, Sunil. Do you think sometimes we are afraid to over-deliver because we've been taught to be careful, to not let anyone take advantage of us, to not give too much? Right. It's true. I'm the same, right? Where imagine I phone that, let's say I phone my tenant, right? After a week after she moves in, yeah. And I say, is everything okay? And she comes back and says, this is broken, that's broken, that's broken, that's broken. The bulb is gone. This is wrong. Da, 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 da. There's that side. I've got it, yeah. Where you've phoned someone in the industry and the person takes advantage of you, right? Like when I rent out a property, I hate going back. I hate it. And I really hate it. If I'm fixing a bath panel for you and there's a head, someone round the back here, oh, and you know the oven, the cooker, one of the gas rings is not working properly. There's no gas coming out. It's really low. I can't cook. Right? I'll turn around and say, listen, I can only do one thing at a time. Can I finish this first? And then I can come on to that. Right? I understand this. Let's give another scenario, right? So something like property, no, I don't think you should be phoning the tenant and saying, are you all right? Because it's you've got to be firm and fair with your tenant. But if you come across weak, you can be finished off in property investing, finished. If you come across weak, they think you're weak, you'll end up doing a 2-year eviction on people. If they think you're strong and tough and that, boy, I better not get into rent arrears. This guy's a bit of a nutter, right? So firm and fair as a landlord. Let's turn the page. Now, let's see the right business to do this. What type of business should be over-delivering? Right. Let's have a think about this properly. Bro, if you that drink there, please. Let me just get my drink and really let me over-deliver on this show today. I was supposed to finish about 20 minutes ago, but so let's say you own, it should be everywhere except for property, right? Because property is ruthless. The tenants have got too much power. Thanks. Thank you. I'm trying a new drink today. Who's tried this? I don't really drink sugary drinks. It messes up my ecosystem of my body. But this is Rubicon Spring, sparkling spring water with fruit juice. I hope it's not too sweet. Oh, it's quite sweet. Anyway, we'll check this out after, but it tastes lovely. I deserve this today anyway, I think, this show. Have another one if you want, bro. There's another one in the fridge upstairs if you want. Sure, yeah? Right, so let's say, okay, you own a shop that sells television, Samsung televisions and audio visual stuff for home cinema. Right? You own it could be a warehouse, it could be online business. You sell televisions and you sell audio equipment like the home cinema. You specialize in Bose and all that, right? So let's say a customer comes and they spend, say, £3,000 on a whole setup of a TV, and they came to the shop twice, and you sold them something, and they live, say, 20 minutes away from you, right? So they bought a Samsung television, 50 inches, and they bought a whole surround sound system, like a Bose system, wireless, the latest, £3,000. Let's say you made £1,000 profit in that. All the items are delivered to the house. Now, you have full-time staff in the shop, right? You have full-time staff in the shop that you're paying all the time. You have a very small shop, but you have full-time staff and yourself. You're there as well, managing the business. So you sold the item. Now, there's nothing wrong, and you should be doing this as well. After a week to 2 weeks, you phone the customer that bought the equipment and said, "Hi guys, you bought this it could be the member of staff that's in the shop. There's not much to do when there's no staff around. So the staff is not doing anything. They're just sitting there waiting for people to come in and checking the online orders. So your staff phones them up and say, you bought this item from us 2 weeks ago, and I'm just checking, is everything okay? Is everything okay with your television and your surround sound system? Have you set it up correctly? Do you need some help in setting that up?" Right? Now, supposing they say, well, there's two scenarios. Yes, it's perfect. Thank you so much. The person, the person on the phone says, "Thank you for calling. The television's working fine, but we can't seem to get the base behind the sofas, the base unit to work properly. We tried everything. It's really, really hard for us. We just don't know if we're doing something wrong." Right. The person on the phone should be telling them how they should be setting it up, right? Giving them advice. Have you tried this? Have you tried this? While they're on the phone, help them set up their unit. If it still doesn't work, in my opinion, as a boss of the business, if my staff that I'm paying money for is doing no work, he's just sitting there, there's no work to do, I'll say, "Can you get in the car and go there?" Get in the car and go there and just help them. I think you know what the problem is. The XR cable is not correctly been put in, or they've done this wrong. I would say go there and fix it. I'm not losing a penny. That's full-time staff. He's getting paid. While he's away, I can look after the shop. They go to the customer's house. They teach the customer what's wrong. If the item is faulty, bring it back. We'll take it back to Bose and we get it back, right? Now, when you phone 100 customers, only five out of 100 might say there's a problem, because these items these days, they're so sophisticated, they're kind of self-explanatory, and they have customer service. Bose has customer service as well, right? Everything usually has a 1-year warranty. But you've gone and helped them now. You've rang 100 people, 5 have taken the offer of your help, but you've impacted 100 people. Wow, my God, man. They're ringing up to make sure we're all right. There's only about 2% of businesses that do this. Richard Branson says the byproduct of customer service is profit. The byproduct of customer service is profit. So you have to treat your customers well, especially after you've taken the money. Because if you've taken the money and you don't give a shit about them, or if they're ringing you constantly and no one's helping them, they're not going to buy from you again. Some of them will if it's really cheap. You can make money. You can do well. But if you want to be a multi-millionaire, if you want to be a billionaire, the Amazons, the Teslas, if you want to be that type of level of a person, type of a business, you have to really work on the customer service. Argos is amazing. And when I was about 15, 16 years old, I was thinking Argos is amazing. I should buy shares in that company. I wish I did. I wish I did buy shares when I was 20, even 30 years old in Argos, because they have the best refund policy. Me and my friend, we were so low with money. We were about 14 years old. We bought a tennis racket set. Yeah. We played tennis and we went back to Argos And we said, look, can we have the money back? And the manager come, he goes, look, the balls are dirty. What's wrong with this? The balls are dirty. We said, please, we tried it, but it doesn't bounce properly. He said, but you washed the balls. He said, I can't. You got to make the balls cleaner. We went home, we washed the balls, made them look, came back. He said, give us the money back. The guy gave the money back. He said, don't ever do this again. But he gave the money back, right? Customer service. You give a warning, but he implanted that. No, I bought so many things from Argos over the years. I love the fact that if I want to get my money back, I'll get it back. There's somebody on the phone, someone that cares. So most people don't know this. The byproduct of customer service is profit, but it's bloody hard. It's very, very hard to get to that level, guys, where you can be brave enough, strong enough, because in the beginning, it's all about survival. 90% of new businesses fail. They fail in the first 2 to 3 years. 80-90% fail because they overspend. There's no knowledge. They think turnover is profit. They're doing well with turnover. No, you have to go for net profit all the time. I'm not a master. I'm a person who's just 27 years of being an entrepreneur. And I can tell you what works. Guys. So I hope that helped. LinkedIn user, thank you. Because we know LinkedIn is working, isn't it, bro? LinkedIn's working. So just leave your name, LinkedIn user. It's awesome. Yes, we should be on LinkedIn every Monday. So whoever wrote that comment, every single Monday, 8 to 9 p.m., we will be doing this. We might even make it 7:30 to 8:30. We're going to experiment with the time. At the moment, it's 8 to 9 p.m. every single Monday. The only thing we ask for you is to share these videos. If there's something I've said that you like, have a discussion with your friends. Say, look, SLM mentioned this. What do you think of Facebook Marketplace? What do you think of this thing where you contact your customer after you've got their money and make sure they're all right? What do you think of that concept? Have a discussion. Yeah, this is Hunter Boyle from LinkedIn. Awesome, my friend. Awesome. Nice to have you on. Today we LinkedIn. We LinkedIn today. Usually we just do it on YouTube, but we're going to have it every Monday. Just share it, because especially in the hard times like now, this crisis, you need this type of knowledge. Especially, you should be appealing your energy bills. It costs the energy companies £500 when it goes to the ombudsman. They'll always come back with an offer, from what I understand. Don't lower your standards, increase your income. Increase your income. Don't lower your standards. Increase your income. But learn the corruption. The people at the top, they don't really care. Serco, did you know Serco is part owned by the government and the royal family? And they took all the COVID contracts, all the prison contracts, all the security contracts. There's no competition for them. But I'm not a hater, I'm a creator. And I'm here to show the world that I am one of the greatest motivational speakers to ever live. I don't say that with ego. I say that with passion. I say that with heart and love, because if I don't say it, no one's going to say it, right? So I love you all. Never give up on your dreams. Rise up with the angels, eagles, the galaxies, and the moon. And there's only two things in life: birth and death. Peace out. Boom. SLM. Never give up.